Oh, hello. How you doing? 3.5 hour drive from Glastonbury. And some idiot decided that Milton Keynes would be the best thing to do the day after Glastonbury. Me. I'm the idiot, by the way. Oh well, I'm here. It's just gone 12 o'clock, 10 past 12 to be precise. Now, if you've ever been to Milton Keynes, this is one of the weirdest laid out cities. You think Stevenage is bad, this is 10 times worse. So, going to be very sporadic. There'll be a lot of buses, a lot of taxis later on to try and get around to the little boroughs, almost like little villages all scattered around. So, going to do our best. Holly's meeting me at the train station in about half an hour, so I've got time to get one in first. So I'm starting here, and then we'll see how we get on. I'm on Oldbrook, Milton Keynes. So I'm going to start with the Cricketers, which is, as you can see, a Green King. Old pub. This sits on the green out here on Oldbrook. Again, I used to knock around in Milton Keynes quite a bit, running pubs in Leighton Buzzard. So yeah, it's been 20 odd years probably since I've been in here. Don't know if it was a Green King last time I was here, so let's get in and see it. It's pub one of the day. I came for a wee when I got in here, and this is definitely the weirdest find I've ever had at the start of a pub crawl day. And you know what? On the floor in the gents. Yeah, anyway, that was an interesting experience. Anyway, right, yeah, it looks similar to what I remember 20 odd years ago. Starting with a new beer though. It's a Green King brewery. It's Bellhaven Brewery, but Green King owned Bellhaven Brewery. It is a Halloween special one, Haunted. Something ruby ale. Yeah, ain't too bad actually. For Green King, for a cask ale, ain't too bad. Here is Haunted Highlander Bellhaven. Is my first beer of the day, and yeah, a new tick, at least for Untapped. But I remember this pub from 20 odd years or so ago. I remember it always being all right. One of the sort of the better ones, just on the outskirt of the city centre, for sure. Good place to watch the sport, like most Green Kings. That's the Crickets. Trouble collected, and stop number 2 then. So from Oldbrook to Furzton Lake, which you might be able to see down there. There's a lovely waterfront setting. There's a Premier Inn attached to this one as well. And these days, it is a Hungry Horse. So it's a lovely setting. Well, I'm pretty sure that last time I was here, years and years ago, it wouldn't have been a Hungry Horse. So Green King owned again. I don't know if this is going to be a bit of a theme today, but a gorgeous looking place. It is really nice up here in the summer. So let's get in and tick it off. It's a Hungry Horse, isn't it? The old pile it high, sell it cheap food mentality. With things. No sign of Green King IPA in this one. I have an ale, but no sign of Green King IPA, which is a bonus. It's a nice building, and it is in a lovely setting, but yeah, Hungry Horse will always be my least favourite of the Green King brands, so. And I'm not a massive fan of the rest of the brands. Plenty of the Lily's ciders and things, as you would expect with the Hungry Horse, but it is quite a nice looking building, to be fair. Always has been. It's Abbott Ale for the cask for this one, but yeah, they're Hungry Horses, aren't they? They are what they are. This bit Shenley Brook End, so the next bit around from Furzton Lake, and stop 3, Burnt Oak, which is a Marston's. So 2 Green Kings and a Marston's so far. Milton Keynes, come on, play the game, please. Find me some stuff that is not chainy in the slightest, and somewhere I can actually have a decent beer. I'm relying on you. Burnt Oak, stop 3. No cask at all in this one. Not even Hobgoblin or Pedigree or anything like that. So, looks like a Marston's. Good place to watch the sport, big screen, dartboard. Do food from like 3 till 9. Yeah, 3 till 9 on the Friday, Saturday. Odd hours, but yeah, that works for them, Yeah, it looks like Marston's. Not really too much more to tell you or show you. Big screen up the end. Standard sort of Marston's tap bits. Clean and tidy pub. Function and dining room down at this end. So you've got a lot of a dining space, but not, so that Hungry Horse was absolutely slammed for food. Whereas this doesn't start food yet. Over from Shenley Brook End is Shenley Lodge. And the pub on here is this one. The Old Beams. It's a McMullen pub. This one. So not Marston's, not Green King. and it's quite a nice looking old place, this one. It does good food by reputation, so maybe we'll have a look at the menu. Maybe we'll even grab some lunch while we're here. Old Beams, stop 4. It's definitely my type of menu. Some pretty cool stuff on there. Loads to choose from. Too much to choose from, if anything, because as usual, I now can't actually decide what to have. But I'm definitely eating here. Precision made slow roasted pork belly medallion. But it's a very nice place. Very elegant, and yeah, I'm impressed by that menu. I think it's really, really nice. So this is a winner. Definitely one that I'm very impressed with, and I'm sure the food is going to be incredible. So let's wait and see, shall we? Here's your car scales in there as well. McMullen's ones, McMullen's and Rivertown, obviously all the same thing. 3 of those in there. And taps wise. And the Rivertown, the Session India Pale Ale, I like that a lot. Big old space. It looks like an old barn conversion type feel to it. But the beams are quite impressive, quite beautiful. So there you have the old beams. Looking forward to my lunch. To say that I'm pretty happy with the look of that would be an understatement. And Holly's got lemon and herb chicken thighs. Aside from that, that's what she's eating as well. But you know, yeah, I'm pretty happy with them. Yeah, I get that face a lot. Next up, now that we're fed, very, very, very good food in there. I wouldn't say it's that pricey either for what you get for the quality of it. It's all fresh ingredients, all very well cooked. So, yeah, next one up, Loughton. The pub is the Talbot Inn, which is an Ember Inns. So that is another chain type one. But yeah, Talbot Inn. Ember Inn, so again, I know exactly what it's going to look like inside, and we should manage to get some good cask ale, hopefully. Talbot Inn, next stop. Yeah, there's your cask. 5, well, 4 in Doombar. Landlord Dark and Landlord. Embers do generally tend to have a reasonable cask selection on. It's Wingman, Carling, Peroni, Thatchers and Madry on the other pump as well. Yeah, 5 cask isn't a bad little haul, is it, for an Ember? It's decked out the same as the rest of them. Same style menu, but again, the Ember food is pretty good. It's a Mitchell and Butler owned company, Ember. So yeah, one of the better ones. Not as good as Vintage, I don't think, but probably the second best of the Mitchell and Butler brands if you want to have some food and stuff. It's all right. Next little area called Great Home, and it's another Green King. So what's this? Pub 6. 3 of which have been Green Kings. This one, the Kensington, and it is up in yeah, a little bit of a, I don't know, there might be a doctor's surgery or something up there, a little area, a school in the corner. So all of these little areas have got their own little pub. So all completely, it's such a weird way of going around. But the Kensington is our next stop. 3 Green Kings up for the day. So the decor is very, very samey. Staff in here are really good. Green King IPA, yeah, but apparently after that one runs out, taking it off. Woo, tick, well played. Green King IPA and Old Golden Hen for this one. As you can see, it's got a drinker's side to it, it's got a dining side to it. Good bunch of locals around this bit, so decent boozer, proper boozer. So here it is, it's on, but after I'm reliably informed, once that's gone, that barrel's gone, that is it. It is going, it is going. The Hazy Day is a good one, as we say, and I have gone with the Level Head. Nice session one, seeing as we're still around at the outskirts. Good sized boozer, this good place to watch the sport. Pool table at one end, screens all over, usual Green King menu. Friendly old place. Into Bradwell area, and this is a very sweet looking little pub. Victoria Inn. Lovely old stone work on that, but I guarantee you that isn't actually going to be as old, I wouldn't have thought, as it's meant to look. Well, if it is, maybe, I don't know, maybe it is, yeah, because the roof is a bit skew with, and that's obviously very old next to it, so maybe it is old. Yeah, maybe it's deceiving me slightly. It's had a bit of work done to the front, but it looks very nice, looks very quaint, and it stops 7. Very much more like it on the ale front, so I'm going with this. It's St. Modwen Golden Ale. What a lovely, lovely little pub. So yeah, 4 ales on. It's good as well. The St Maud one. Yeah, it obviously is a little old inn. Got the exposed stone walls inside as well, but it's very, very nice. Love the internal stone walls and stuff like that. So obviously a bit of food, all set up for dining spaces and things like that. Yeah, 4 decent ales on. A few trinkets like Grandma's living room. Can't get through anywhere on that way, but yeah, 4 good ales on. And another little space around on this side. So yeah, one from BrewDog. Always good to see BrewDog down in these parts as well. Nice pub this. Also comes with no surprise to me at all that they've won many camera awards for the beer in here. Top notch little pub that. Absolute stunner. So it's an old farmhouse. It's been there since the 1700s apparently, and been a pub since about the 1840s. So nice. And it ain't far to walk to the next one. It's literally just opposite, but it is to let. Apparently it's being taken over very soon. The Prince Albert will be stop 8. There's a very shouty cat there trying to get into its house, but not having much luck at the moment. Prince Albert, stop 8 of the day. Let's go and see what this one has to offer. Good community, a local style that one. So yeah, just met the landlady. She is on her way out. It's going to be taken over by someone else who might come in, put their own stamp on. Who knows? But it's a decent little community local with a pool table. It's dog friendly, and there are already 3 lovely dogs in here. Good little beer garden to the rear, and a very nice, tidy looking pub. Thatcher's house. So Holly was dead happy with that. Yeah, dog friendly. Pool table. Good little garden space. Out to the back as well. I like all the old leather seating, bits like that, but completely different style of pub, dead opposite the Vic. So yeah, lucky little area this. This one is a little bit out of the way. When we did the Stony Stratford Wolverton run, we didn't make it as far as Kiln Farm, where this epic little live music venue is. So got here early so I can show you around before bands and things like that start, and it gets far too noisy. But this is one that I've been looking forward to doing for a while. It's MK11, and it is literally a place set up here on its own, on an estate, and fields and everything like that around. But yeah, the premier live music venue and sports bar for Milton Keynes is here. It's got such a good reputation, such a good gaff, and I used to come and watch wrestling events here many moons ago. So let's get in and show you it. It's always been a pretty cool little venue, this really good little live music stage, good setup, good acoustics and stuff in here as well. It's got another little live music bit down the back as well, but a big stage in the main bar, screens and stuff. So there's been many a wrestling event shown on the big screens and stuff in here before that I know a lot of people have been down to, and it's just a good venue. Great little stage, imagine that with a band on, and this wonderful little area in the middle, absolutely packed out with people, would be pretty cool. But it also has, I head out here first, a really good outdoor space, outdoor bar, things like that. Great, again, great in the summer or whenever there's bands and stuff playing for an overspill out here into this area. I've always been a fan of this place. Decent little keg lineup on there as well. I've actually gone with Jute from Salt, but I've also got Huckaback on there and stuff as well.
That's my favourite.
Huckaback's good. Decent little tipple and stuff on there. So that is Milton Keynes' premier live music venue. Next up, one that is brand new on me, a microbrewery that I had never heard of until about 20 minutes ago. Buckstar microbrewery shop tap house up here on an industrial estate, and it looks like they use the unit over the road as well. Maybe the brewery bit is over on this side, I don't know. But yeah, the microbrewery shop and tap house up here. So yeah, Buckstar Brewery, a completely new one on me. Stop 10 of the day. I love a good brewery tap. Let's hope it is. Right. I'm very confused because I've never heard of these guys. Got one of their pale ales there, which is very good. I like the tap room, I like it. But there's a load of awards up. Food and drink awards, like Brewery 2024 Brewery of the Year, things like that. I've never heard of them. I want to know why I've never heard of them, because the beer's good and apparently they've won awards. Where have I been? Okay, here's what I've gone for. Number 1 pale ale in whole. These guys have actually been around for 10 years, apparently. There's awards up there, look, from 2016. Stuff from 2025. Awards all over the place. Nice little tap as well. Good little can selection. You want to take the stuff away in cans and things, you can. But yeah, I'm amazed that I've never seen or heard anything about them before. And I won't make that mistake again. From one brewery on an industrial unit to another, and another one I've never heard of. I need to educate myself a little bit more on the Milton Keynes brewing scene, because I'm well out of touch. This one, Blackened Sun Brewing Co. Down here on Stacey Bushes. Years ago, I used to run a wrestling school out of one of those units. Small world. But yeah, this certainly wasn't here at the time, because if it was, I never would have got any work done at wrestling and I would have been in here drinking beer. So, Blackened Sun, stop 11 of the day. It's no secret that I do love a brewery tap. And again, I love these old warehouse style, like industrial units that house great beer production. And yeah, this. So, one of their IPA called Rise Above, and I'm very, very impressed with this, to say the least. Alright, here it is. I went with the Tap 6, Rise Above. Yeah, beers of all stars, including a rather great looking Impy Stout on there, and other stuff. Yeah, could quite happily drink my way through their list of beers in here. Yeah, great little industrial unit, and a really, really good beer. Kind of pretty cool brewery taps. Onto a Bancroft. Now this one has been shouted out to us today over and over and over again. So some people have been talking. And it is this. The Roman Crown. It's like a former social club, now turned pub, apparently. So yeah, a lot of people have had good things to say about this. So very much looking forward to getting in, seeing them, and finding out what it's all about. Roman Crown up next. So it's actually a former residence club turned into a pub. Reasonably recently. It's dog friendly, it's got a cask ale on, it's got a decent tap mix, it's got a lovely vibe to it. It's definitely worth coming to see. Reasonably cheap prices and stuff as well, so yeah, this is definitely worth seeking out. Cask ale, tribute. Little tap mix. But yeah, you can tell it's an old club, dog friendly. Doggies are all very sweet that are in here as well. More than just the 2 dogs as well. Gaming machines, big TV, dartboard. What more could you want? Okay, right. So it's time to do today's sponsors, and the taxi driver couldn't find it, so he dropped us at sort of one side of where we were, and we're now walking through a park. About 15 minutes from where we were. Milton Keynes is so big now, but it is over here. So we figured we'd better come and do this before it gets too much later. Here we are, we found it. Middleton Pavilion. So yeah, we've walked across the park to get to this. I said lots and lots going on. They sound like they're doing an awful lot of good things for the community around here. So looking forward to getting in, meeting the guys and having a look around. Middleton Pavilion is top 13 of the day. A really cool vibe, probably the busiest place we've been all day as well. Good bunch of guys in here, good guys that run it. It's just this is a proper community spot. This, so yeah, a sports bar, sports pavilion, pool table, good vibe, good fun, good pool table. I'm alright with it, innit? A really good fun little place. Watch the sport in here, big old screens, lovely bunch of lads and stuff in here. It's just a good vibe. Definitely worth. It's dog friendly as well. That little sweethearts on there. Oh, three little sweethearts in there. But yeah, lovely vibe in here. It really is. What a top place that is. They're so friendly. It's just a good environment. It's nice fun. Across the other side of the green, then there is another one on here as well, which is the Swan Inn, which is, if you look up there, Wells & Co. Charlie Wells. Only recently purchased, apparently, so it's clearly a very, very old pub, but only a recent addition to Wells & Co. Charlie Wells. And their little stable. So it's not 14 of the day, it's the Swan Inn. This is a really old pub, really low ceilings, loads of beams, loads of character to it. But typical Charlie Wells beer lineup. One of their ales and 2 guests, always good. And decent stuff on the kegs and things as well. But really nice looking boozer. They've done well to get hold of this. Anchorman is one of theirs. It's nice actually, Anchorman. I've had half the world away. and tribute. That seems to get around here quite a lot. It's an Austell, considering that's all the way down in Cornwall. They've done a job getting it up here. Nice fireplace. Low bit, look, the ceiling height. Not exactly the highest ceiling in the world in here either. And more, I assume, dining space around to the back, out this way. So I think they've done they've got a good acquisition here, most definitely. The situation is, it's 9 o'clock already. We've only done 14, which is like, I like to be in bed by past 9. And I'm 14 because it's so spread out. There's so much more here on the outskirts than I thought it was going to be, that we've kind of had to pull the plug on the outskirts bit now. Get a cab back into the city centre, and we're going to have to make the numbers up with a few around here now. So, you know, swings and roundabouts, but yeah, I've done 14. Try and motor through a few quick ones here, and then hopefully get me some sleep before tomorrow. It's Wetherspoons, and one of only 2 that I know of in the country that don't have another name. It comes up on Google Maps as Freehouse, but just Wetherspoons. So Manchester has one just called Wetherspoons, and so does Milton Keynes. So it's down here at the base of the city centre, and it's going to be stop 15 of the day. Busy, bustling spoons. I mean, it is Friday night, so you would expect busy, but yeah, this is barely a spare seat and stuff in here when we walked in. Carpet, I have definitely seen this carpet before. That's not a unique carpet. I've seen this one before. But some really decent guest ales on there. Efficient, staff are quick. We did table service. It came out really swiftly. Can't knock anything about it. I've gone with that Atlas. So I'm actually, that's one of the best cask ales I have had in spoons in a long time. But yeah, busy, as you can see. Not the biggest. There's quite a few. In fact, a few tables have cleared out as we got in here, but it was absolutely packed to the rafters when we walked in. And there are some more ales on down at this end. It's the usual stuff on down here with Furzton Peculiar, Jaipur, which seems to be a lot now, and Double Dog. Good spoons. Good spoons. Right, wandering back up, and as I said, that was a really good Wetherspoons. I had a really good beer in there. And I want another really good beer. And I know some of you are against it and hate it, but it might not be here next time we come to Milton Keynes. So you never know with this company where they're going. Of course. I mean BrewDog. I have been in this BrewDog before. Only a few years ago on a stag do actually when I came down here. So familiar with it. But at least I know I'm going to be able to get a decent beer in it. So while it's still here, let's tick BrewDog off the list. Yeah, last time I came actually was before I started doing the pub crawl. So actually it was longer ago than that. BrewDog anyway. One thing I will say for a BrewDog is, like I said, that you can always rely on a bit. Relentless amount of quality stuff to try. The guest beers, always. So Vault City. This one is a blackberry donut sour. And as per usual, Vault City, you have my heart. Massive beer selection on there, so 26 taps as per. It's a decent sized one. It's got extra seating upstairs in here as well. A couple of pool tables over in the corner. Lan on the bar is very, very good at his job. And my Vault City Sour, pretty good. Next door to a BrewDog. Oh yeah, I know. But they need doing, and we're trying to get some numbers up. It's the Milton Keynes All Bar 1. Yeah, funny story. Back in the early 2000s, when I was an estate agent in Milton Keynes, very, very briefly, we used to come over here for a drink. Very vivid memories of being in here. It's 20 years ago, and it still hasn't changed. Let's do it. For nostalgia purposes, this is probably one of my favourite All Bar ones that I've ever been in, because it has not changed in 20-25 years since I probably was the last time I came in here. And it's alright, really, really friendly staff and stuff. It's a little party venue in the centre of Milton Keynes, and it is alright. Not changed in here in 20 odd years. It really hasn't. Still looks exactly like it did the last time I was here. So the lad's very good on the bar. I don't mind it at all. But this is exactly what it looked like back then. I promise you. This is the area known as the Hub, where there's a few more chains, a few cocktail bars. and bits and pieces going on, but we're going to do one more to take it to 18 for the day. So it's been a long day. We've travelled a lot of miles, we've walked a long way, we've got taxis, it's just a lot. So let Holly pick, and we're doing this one. Going to be the Oligarch. I'm sure that's what you say. But our travel lodge is literally just there. So yeah, the Oligarch makes perfect sense for stop 18 and the final one of the night. Final stop, pretty swanky looking cocktail bar. Looks good, does the trick. Not a bad one to end on. Way too loud for me to film for too long because they'll just mute it anyway. So there you go. That is the final one, the Oligarch. 18, considering we walked a long way, ain't too shabby. This little hub, it's a very get dressed up. Girls, nice skirts, heels. Holly feels very underdressed. I feel a bit underdressed, to be fair. I'm wearing a hoodie, but I can't do the dress up thing, can I? I'm out all day. But you know what? Milton Keynes found some good ones today. Plenty more to come back and do still. So we will see you tomorrow in, where are we going tomorrow?
Whitney.
Whitney. Oh, she did remember. Whitney. See you in Whitney. Thanks for watching.